Hello guys, Guru here. If you're new to the channel or enjoy the content, feel free to subscribe and stay tuned for more top-notch podcast reviews of your favorite series. Peace.
Holy fuck! Yeah.
What's up, people? Welcome to the Weekend Ratchet. I'm Guru. I'm joined by my co-host,
Maddie.
Took kind of long there, man.
I just got thrown off by co-host. I didn't know.
Hey, you
I was
the
co-host.
guest host? What you want to call you?
I thought I was just, a special guest.
Special guest. Okay then. All right.
All right, let's get it right.
All right. Today's topic: faking orgasms. Why do you do it, Maddie?
I do it because usually I'm tired.
That's the only reason.
Normally it's the only reason because normally I'm very upfront with the person, and if they don't make me orgasm, then I make myself orgasm and then just go to sleep. But sometimes you have to fake it for them, and then when they go to sleep, then you have to take care of yourself.
That's like double work. I mean, so why did it stay awake? Just go ahead and finish or whatever.
Well, you don't want to hurt. A man's ego is very fragile. And as women, we are supposed to stroke the man's ego. And so sometimes you don't want to hurt his feelings.
So you're doing out of love.
Out of love. Or even just to like a little bit.
So you lying for a good cause.
Of course.
So you think that happens more often than not?
I think it depends, but I think a woman has faked an orgasm at least once in her life.
I don't know. It's kind of stupid. So you think somebody's ego is that fragile?
I do.
Wow.
Men are fragile creatures.
More fragile than women?
At times, yes.
And that's one of the times, huh?
Of course. Because sex makes a man feel like a man.
So what is... So you lying to him, though, so is he less of a man?
But that's okay. No, he's just not that great at the time. But maybe he doesn't need to know that. Maybe it was just off.
Then what?
Or maybe you were off.
I'm about to say.
I don't know.
I was like, wouldn't that be more you two? It ain't just his fault.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think it works well. Okay, so for example, I think if you just meet someone and you guys have been dating for a while, or you've had sex from the first date, we've already had that discussion, that sometimes the sex isn't great the very first time you do it because both parties are nervous, you don't kind of know what the other person likes, and so maybe you just fake it, but you know that the guy has, potential, so you just fake it, and then hopefully the next time you guys have it, you can talk more, or it can just be better.
I don't know, man, because I know a lot of men probably don't even care if a woman has an orgasm or not.
Really?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
A lot of men out there, as long as I got mine.
But I'm thinking, do men fake orgasms?
It's kind of hard for a man.
That's what I think, but sometimes do they?
I'm pretty sure it has happened, but it has to happen with like a condom on, cause.
So is it really harder for a man to come if they have a condom on?
No, I'm just saying because you can't see the results. But, men climax, there's going to be something there to say, I came. He's going to ejaculate, so he can't fake that. A woman can fake an orgasm.
Well, yeah, you can.
So.
But I think women don't want to. It's just that sometimes they have to.
I don't know, but like you said, some women have trouble having orgasms.
Yeah, some women do. That I know. Well, yeah, some women do have trouble having orgasms. They're just more difficult than other women, and that's okay too. So sometimes they just have to fake it.
So I just think if a woman never has an orgasm, you think she'd be inclined to fake it if she never had one in the first place?
Well, yeah, because I mean, most people know the end result. I mean, you know the end result of sex. It's supposed to, so both people feel great. You have an orgasm. You're elated. Your hormones are up. You know, you're in a state of euphoria. Every person wants to feel that. I mean, that's the best part about sex, other than procreation, if you're trying to procreate. But yeah.
Well, see, that's a funny thing, man. If you never had an orgasm, how do you know what to fake that you never had?
Well, porno, I mean, I think a lot of people learn stuff from pornography, and they see the woman, you know, all into it and, you know, making noise, and they think that's what sex is supposed to be, especially if that's their first experience. Like, if that's what they're exposed to at a young age, they think that's what sex is supposed to be.
You... I don't know, man. That's kind of... Because a lot of times people have quickies. Ain't nobody gonna think about...
Yeah, but a lot of times you don't necessarily... The man may come from a quickie, but the woman may not necessarily come from the quickie. She just may enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't see why there's a need to fake an orgasm.
Well, I think women kind of like maybe fake it a little bit doing quickies too.
Nah, because like you said, it's, you know, there's a minute man out there, so most men gonna know this chick ain't coming no minute.
That's true.
So, I mean...
But you never know. I mean, they could. I mean, they could just really like it. They could just, you know, I don't know.
That's kind of insulting, though.
It is. I'm not good at this because I'm a blunt person, and I don't think me and my friends have ever discussed this topic of faking orgasms. And so if I'm not sexually satisfied, I'm going to say something. I'm going to be like, okay, well, maybe we need to try this, or maybe I need to put a pillow here, or maybe you need to stick your tongue here, or maybe you need to stick your finger here, or something. I mean, if I'm working hard, he needs to work hard too, to make sure that I climax, just because I'm going to work hard to make sure he climaxes. So this is a hard subject for me because, I mean, I had faked an orgasm before, but...
Did you feel like a liar afterwards? Like, oh.
No, because I was satisfied, and he just kept going and going and going, and I was tired, and we'd already gone like 4 or 5 times.
Wow.
And so it was just like, okay, I need to go to sleep now. I have work in the morning. It's been great, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go to sleep. So I don't know. I think that sometimes you have to, but I think more than not you shouldn't. And if you're not being sexually satisfied, you should say something.
Was it Craig?
No, it wasn't Craig.
You ever dated a Craig?
No, I've never dated a Craig.
How about a Brian?
Yes, I've dated a Brian.
Did you like him?
He was okay.
Did you fake orgasm with Brian?
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I ever had sex with Brian.
Oh. Ooh. Poor Brian.
I guess.
But hey, at least he had to have the humiliation of knowing he had a fake orgasm.
I don't think it's a humiliation. I think it's a thing. I think men are very prideful. And I think if you're in a relationship with someone or you like someone, they're going to want to please you as much as you want to please them. And if they can't and you fake it, I don't think that it's hurting their feelings. I think it's just sparing their feelings. And then maybe you can have a conversation with them. I don't know. I mean, I just think that's something that women do. Sometimes women's head have to be into it. We're not purely physical like men. And sometimes our head aren't there. But if you're with a guy, you don't want to deny your partner sex if they want sex. So you just kind of go along with it and you have it and you're not really there. And so, you know.
That's whack though.
No, it's not. It's putting your feelings aside and helping your mate out. Because for me, if I'm in a relationship or if I'm married to someone or if we're dating, no, not necessarily dating, but if we're like serious, committed, you know, and he wants to have sex and I don't want to have sex, I'm going to have sex with him. And so, yeah, I may not have an orgasm. I may have to fake it a little bit, but that's okay because he's happy. I'm someone happy and I can go to sleep.
Oh, man.
That sounds kind of harsh, but I mean, it's better than saying, oh no, honey, I have a headache. I don't feel like it.
I don't know, man.
No.
In my experience, I ain't never asked no woman, did you come? You know, that's like...
No, you don't have to
that?
ask. You don't have to ask. You already know. If the vagina walls don't clench and tight, they don't. You know.
No, it's like that now.
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, okay. Well, I'm just saying though, man. I don't mean unless you, like you said, unless you're very self-conscious, you would ask a question like that.
No, you wouldn't.
That's
But
like
sometimes the men know. Okay, for example, I had this girlfriend.
There's a girlfriend, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
And she was dating this guy. And, you know, he had some issues because she came to talk to us about it. And he had some issues. And so one day she went over there for a quickie. Well, not necessarily a quickie, but she went to go have sex. And they were having sex and she was all into it. Or this is how she relayed the story. And she was all into it. And, like, he came and she hadn't come yet. And so they stopped. And I guess she kind of had a look on her face like, mother sucker. Like, you know. And he was like, what, you didn't come? And she was like, no. And he was like, oh, damn, my bad. That's rude as hell. If I tell you I didn't come, then you better take your pants back off. You better do something to make
But that was
sure
her fault, though. She should have addressed it right then and there, though.
But, I mean, she addressed it when it was over, but it was just like, if he comes before you, what are you supposed to do?
Tell him you got some more work to do.
I guess.
I mean...
I don't know. This is just a weird topic.
But it happens, though.
It does. And I don't know. It makes my head hurt. I don't know.
All that lying, man. Faking these orgasms.
Well, sometimes they need to be faked.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess if you're young, I guess your ego is that fragile.
And if you're older, men need to be reassured and reaffirmed. And it's not a bad thing. It's just who men are. And if you don't reassure and reaffirm, then, you know.
You making men sound soft as hell, man.
No, I don't think men are soft at all. I definitely don't. But I think that sometimes they need their ego stroked, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't need your ego stroked, Guru?
No.
Never.
I'm good.
Not at all, ever.
Hey,
lies.
I'm a simple man, you know what I'm saying?
Lies you tell.
I'm a simple man.
Lies you tell. You don't want someone to be like, oh, you smell good, or oh, you look
I mean,
good
I like a compliment, but I'm not saying...
Okay, that's your ego being stroked.
But that's anybody, though.
No, that's not anybody. That's not.
Anybody want a compliment?
Yes. But...
I mean, you know how to want it, but if you get a compliment, you're going to accept it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
When somebody said,
okay.
Oh, Matt, I like the way your hair looks today. You don't say thank you.
Okay.
Right?
Yes, but...
You know what I'm saying? I go somebody say something about my hair today. You might do, you just went out just doing your normal day activities.
Okay. So you're saying men never need a compliment. Men never need their ego stroked.
I mean, maybe if you're feeling down, you know, it's always good to have a good compliment to kind of lift your spirits.
But no, you always need someone to tell you that, you know, you're appreciated, or thank you for what you do, or, you know, it's just not all about, oh, baby, you blew my back out. Hell yeah. Oh, my God. You know, it's not, that's not what it's always about.
That's too much. I don't even want that.
Really?
That sounds fake.
That is not fake.
I'd rather you fake an orgasm and say some stuff like that. Like, hey, I blew your back out.
No, like, yeah, you busted that wide open.
That doesn't sound fake as hell, man.
But it's not. I mean, that's what people say. Like, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, people say that now, but that don't even sound cool, man. I mean, yeah, it's not cool to go tell your friend, hey, man, she told me this. You know, fellas will be thinking, yeah, right.
Oh.
I know. I was saying, man, that just sounds... Now, that sounds too much. You know, that's what orgasm got fake too much. The actor ain't gonna be that good.
No, but you don't tell them, like, the day of. You know, the next morning, you may send them a text and be like, damn, baby, that was just like, yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that's some ego stroking.
But men, I think it's good for men.
I don't know, because men get cocky real fast, too, though.
No, not necessarily. And it's okay to be cocky. That's what I love about men. You have to have that little cockiness, you know, to you, you know. I can appreciate that. And people may not agree with me. You know, I don't have all the answers. I can only speak from my experience and experiences that I've heard other people relate to me.
Well, it's the same thing. It's like, that's more or less why women date assholes.
Well, I think men fake orgasms too. I'm just saying.
You can't, man. You kidding? I don't really think you're faking an orgasm.
I think men can.
Yeah, if there's no ejaculate, you don't know, okay, he didn't come.
Well, one time, and then I know this guy was lying to me, but he was like, every time he comes, he doesn't ejaculate.
What the hell?
Now, I know. I don't know. I know he was lying. Lies you tell. But I'm just saying. I think men fake orgasms sometimes.
You got lied to.
Well, I wasn't sleeping with him. We were just having a conversation, but still.
Oh, why would he say that to you if y'all wasn't sleeping together?
Because we were having a conversation about sex.
Oh, he was trying to sleep with you then.
Maybe, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting off topic.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. That's why women date assholes. They like that cocky jerk.
No, I don't think we date assholes. We like men that are sure of themselves because, you know, then you feel all the things that you should feel. You feel safe. You feel wanted. I mean, if a man is not sure about himself or he's uneasy in some areas in life, then that transfers to the relationship. So that's just like a woman. A woman doesn't have to 100% be together, but for the most part, she should kind of have a good head on her shoulders. That's why you have so many toxic relationships. You have so many, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. And
yeah, you fake orgasms.
And I do. I fake orgasms. Yes, Maddie fakes orgasms when it is needed.
Wow.
Absolutely 100%. And I think all women have done it at least once.
Nope, just you, man. Just kidding.
Okay, so just be me. But hell, excuse me. Sorry. I'll own it. Yeah, okay. No. Don't shoot me in the comment section either.
All right.
I'm sensitive.
Oh man.
I'm gonna cry now.
You gonna cry now?
Yes.
You're so lying because you don't cry.
I do cry. Oh my gosh.
You do not cry.
I cry. I shed a tear.
Okay.
All
right. Anything else to add? All this fake orgasm stuff?
No, I think that it's okay every now and then. Sometimes you get tired.
So what you're saying is men are weak and their egos are fragile.
No, men are wonderfully, beautifully strong. And they're not weak and they're not fragile, but sometimes they just need a little encouragement.
Oh.
And I think it's our job as women to encourage them and help them along the way.
Cool.
That's why we're helpmates.
Oh, that's sweet. That is so sweet of you.
So that's my 2 cents about that. Anything else, girl?
Yeah, I believe it's foul. You know what I'm saying? Dishonest. But nah, man, it's cool, man. I'm about to edit this out anyway. I'm choking this up. Anyway, I'm ending the call.